Welcome to Karma's Harvest. We all believe that when we close our eyes, we retreat into the only place on earth where we are truly alone, but for Vesperian Thorne, that sanctuary became a digital cage he built with his own hands. What happens when the man who turned your dreams into billboards can no longer find a single moment of silence in his own mind? Vesperian Thorne was not a typical tycoon. He was the architect of the Nocturnal Echo, a neural interface that allowed corporations to play high-definition, emotionally resonant advertisements directly into a sleeper's REM cycle. To Vesperian, the 8 hours of human rest were nothing more than unmonetized downtime. He viewed the subconscious as the ultimate untapped market, and he was determined to extract every cent from it. By the age of 40, he had successfully turned the world's dreams into a shopping mall. People would wake up with an inexplicable craving for a specific brand of synthetic coffee, or a sudden urge to buy a car they couldn't afford, never knowing the seed had been planted while they slept. Vesperian lived in a glass fortress on the coast, shielded by a security system so advanced it was deemed unhackable. He was arrogant, cold, and utterly convinced of his own invincibility. Privacy is an obsolete concept. He would tell his board of directors at Mnemosyne Systems, "The future belongs to those who control the narrative of the sleeping mind." But the harvest of karma is often sown in the very soil of our ambition. Vesperian's downfall began when he decided to integrate a high-frequency engagement patch into his own neural link, seeking to optimize his brain's processing power even during sleep. He thought he was enhancing his genius. Instead, he was opening a back door. Enter Zylona Voss, a rival tech insurgent, who had spent years watching Vesperian erode human dignity. She didn't want his money, she wanted his sanity. Zylona deployed a parasitic ad loop, a virus designed to hijack the Nocturnal Echo's frequency. The first night, Vesperian found himself in a beautiful meadow, but the sky was suddenly replaced by a giant, flickering neon sign for a life insurance policy. The colors were too bright, the audio too loud, and most importantly, he couldn't wake up. The small, chilling twist was this: Vesperian had designed the Echo with a deep engagement protocol that prevented the user from waking until the advertisement's psychological impact was verified by a neural feedback loop. He was literally forced to consume the ad to earn his consciousness back. But Zylona's virus created an infinite loop. As soon as one ad finished, another began, each more aggressive and invasive than the last. He saw images of his own buried traumas used to sell laundry detergent. He heard his late mother's voice being used to pitch luxury cruises. By the third day, without real sleep, Vesperian's brain was beginning to fracture. His personal physician, Dr. Caspian Solari, watched the monitors in horror as Vesperian's EEG readings resembled a chaotic electrical storm. The brain is not meant to be on for 24 hours a day, especially not under the high-voltage pressure of predatory marketing. The big karma moment arrived when Vesperian realized the final irony of his invention. He had lobbied for laws that made it illegal to ad block neural streams, citing intellectual property rights. Now his own legal team and his own security protocols prevented Dr. Solari from disconnecting the device. Any attempt to force a shutdown would trigger a neural wipe to protect the company's trade secrets. Vesperian was trapped in a hallucination of a never-ending commercial break, his neurons firing at a rate that was literally melting his synapses. His last moments of cognitive function were spent watching a 4K resolution commercial for Eternal Peace Funeral Services, a product he had personally written the slogan for. The man who stole the world's peace was now drowning in the noise of his own making. Vesperian Thorne didn't die from a physical wound. He died because his mind ran out of space to exist. He became a living ghost, a brain-dead shell kept alive by machines, while his mind remains trapped in a flickering, neon-lit void, where the skip ad button never appears. But what Zylona Voss didn't realize was that the virus is now spreading beyond Vesperian's fortress. The ads are changing, becoming more sinister, and they are targeting the next generation of dreamers. Who is the true master of the echo now, and can the world wake up before it's too late? We will explore the global fallout in Part 2. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon because the next harvest is closer than you think.